¿Cómo va diciendo, ¿Ya me va diciendo? Okay. Thank you very much for attending this class today. Well, we are very excited because today we're going to see about two topics. The first one is the history of Mexican Independence Day. The history of Mexican Independence Day. Well, Mexican Independence Day commemorates the momentous day that priest Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla calls on Mexican to rise up against the colonial government of Spain. So with this, we're going to start this morning. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad that you are following this channel. So we're going to start. And as we see at the image, we can describe that is the priest Miguel Hidalgo rising up with all the town of Dolores. But when did it happen? Well, on September the 16th, the year was 1810 or 1810. Bien, aquí quiero aclarar que, bueno, pues para las fechas podemos dividirla en dos, decir 1810 o 1810, que sería 1810 or 1810. Okay, where did begin the Mexican independence? Where? Well, the movement for Mexican independence began in the early hours of September 16th, 1810, when Miguel Hidalgo, a Catholic priest, delivered his famous Grito de Dolores, Cry of Dolores, in the small town of Dolores. So here we have this date, okay, and of course the place. The date was on September the 16th, and the place on the town of Dolores. Okay, and well, please comment if you like to celebrate Mexican Independence Day. And well, as we see in this image, children of schools go out with a parade near their schools with colors, of course, with all the joy, because we are proud to be Mexicans. Okay, how to dress up for September 16th, for 16 de septiembre. Well, as part of our celebration of 16th of September, Mexico's Independence Day, we invite you to join in the spirit of the day by dressing up in traditional Mexican attire or wearing the colors of the Mexican flag: green, white, and red. That's why today I have a green rose. Okay. What special foods are eaten on Mexican Independence Day? Oh, well, our gastronomy is very rich. So traditional Mexican Independence Day food are, for example, chiles en nogada. This is one of the most emblematic dishes of Mexican Independence Day, and I love it. I could eat 2 or 3 by one day. Okay, chiles en nogada, as it represents the colors of the flag. As we see in the picture, we have the chili that is green, the cream with nuts that is white, and the pumpkin that is red. Okay, another traditional Mexican Independence Day food are, of course, the pozole with meat and salad. And well, I think it's the most complete meal, the pozole. The mole, delicious. I love mole too. The Oaxaca mole. Tamales, of course, especially green tamales, enchiladas, green enchiladas too, and well, the traditional tacos. But well, please comment what's the difference between Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day, because some people sometimes are confused about these dates. Well, while Cinco de Mayo celebrates the Mexican Army's victory over French forces in 1862 at the Battle of Puebla, Mexican Independence Day is a far more significant holiday, honoring the broader and longer struggle for national sovereignty. So the national sovereignty, that's the differentiator, no? Or that's the difference between the Cinco de Mayo and the Mexican Independence Day. It's more significant. Well, the Mexican Independence Day is the same that Mexican Revolution. This is another question that some people asked to me. Well, no, definitely no. The Mexican Independence Day, no, is the same that Mexican Revolution. Mexican Revolution was 100 years later. 100 years later. The Mexican Revolution was a revolt against Porfirio Diaz, a president that had been in power for over 30 years. But again, what most people don't know is that even though Porfirio Diaz was certainly in power for longer than usual, Mexico enjoyed far more peace and prosperity during his rule than during many other time periods. Infrastructure grew. It's when most train tracks were built, and well, all the palaces, and the pandemic was survived because Porfirio Diaz said, I'm going to close the borders because I don't want pandemic here in Mexico. So even when Porfirio Diaz was a ruler, a dictator, Mexican Revolution was 100 years later, but Porfirio Diaz was in some parts a good president. No? Okay, please comment, write if you are accord with me, if you are agree with me. Okay, well, another date that we enjoy is the Mexico's military on display in Independence Day parade celebrations. The parade is great. I love go to parade. And this year, we have the opportunity to have the eagle on our arms because one biologist at Mexico City worked with this eagle, and well, I had it in my arm. Okay, Mexico's military on display in Independence Day parade celebrations. On the morning of September 16th, as is customary every year, the President of Mexico led the traditional military parade to commemorate this year the country's 214 years of independence. This year's edition was special because it also celebrates the 201 anniversary of the founding of the heroic military college. And well, here we can see at the images all the soldiers with the eagle, the flag, and well, all the military parade. So I think it's a good holiday because it's a long holiday. And well, I'm going to talk about the Guelaguetza. The Guelaguetza, we celebrate Guelaguetza in Oaxaca in July or August, especially July each year. But I have a news for you that if you are in Mexico City, you can go to Plaza de las Estrellas, Plaza Galerías, Plaza de las Estrellas, that is on Marina Nacional and Melchor Ocampo. So in the corner of Melchor Ocampo. So every year there's the presence of Oaxaca. La presencia de Oaxaca está en Galerías de Plaza de las Estrellas. Siempre les invito a que vayan, porque bueno, hay comida, espectáculos, la guelaguetza, artesanías y bueno, todo esto. Okay, what is the tradition of the Guelaguetza? The Guelaguetza is a festival of music, customs, dances, and food, but it's also a celebration of the mutual interdependence of people within a community. It's a moment when Oaxacan culture can be appreciated as its best. What is the Guelaguetza Dance Festival in Oaxaca? Well, I'm going to describe something about it. La Guelaguetza, also known as Los Lunes del Cerro, is an iconic annual Oaxaca festival taking place in Oaxaca City in July each year, as why I said you. Additionally, in Mexico City on September, the event features regional art, food, music, and honors Oaxaca's 16 ethnic groups with a colorful parades, dances, and cultural showcases. Well, I love to go to Presencia de Oaxaca, and of course, eating the delicious food as mole. What does the word Guelaguetza mean in Zapotec? Because Guelaguetza is a Zapotec word. What does the word Guelaguetza mean in Zapotec? Well, a commitment of sharing and cooperation. Guelaguetza is a Zapotec word that means a commitment of sharing and cooperation. Guelaguetza is a celebration that honors the gods for sufficient rainfall and bountiful harvest. So that is the meaning of Guelaguetza in Zapotec. That means a commitment of sharing and cooperation. Well, please write if you have been in Presencia de Oaxaca in Plaza Galerías. Because if you did, well, you know that that we have a lot of joy these days. And well, we're going to celebrate this week the Peace Day. The ONU established this date in September the 21st, tomorrow, Tomorrow we're going to celebrate the Peace Day. And there's an organization, ONGS, that means that Peace One Day. And well, I want to talk about it. The Peace One Day one person of London thought about it, and he asked himself, well, how can I do, or what can I do to make peace around my area, in my country, abroad, no? And he established this state, and a lot of people joined him. And now they celebrate, for example, for sports, for example, the running Peace One Day. Other people or other groups celebrate Peace One Day, singing, and others, as this program, we mention it, we say it about this date, and it's part of the celebration, and it's part to be joined with this cause. So we're going to talk about the Peace One Day. And well, please tell me in the comments if you have celebrate the Peace Day. Muy bien, pues como verán, ahorita ya estamos cambiando de tema y estamos hablando de el Día de la Paz, el Día Mundial de la Paz. Y bueno, pues para eso me gustaría que escribieran en los comentarios si han celebrado este día o qué hacen ustedes para que haya paz a su alrededor. Porque bueno, pues podemos hacer muchas cosas. Podemos hacer muchas cosas en bien de la humanidad. Como te decía, pues algunas personas lo que hacen es pues hacer caminatas o correr. Otras pintan, otros grupos se reúnen para cantar, y así le van haciendo. A mí me gustó mucho esta celebración desde el 2021 que la hicieron online. Y bueno, pues para eso es que pues, les voy a hablar un poquito más respecto a esta fecha, ¿verdad? Pero a mí me gustaría que me escribieran, que tuviéramos esta pues conversación, esta interacción, porque bueno, pues sí he recibido muchas, o cuando voy a mis conferencias, pues me dicen, oye, pues sí, ya, y oye, me gustó esto del tema, oye, gracias porque hablaste de este día, pero pues yo quiero que me lo escriban, en los comentarios, aquí mismo. Muy bien. Bueno, pues les decía que vamos a hablar de Peace One Day, que es una organización sin fines de lucro, una ONG. Y bueno, su fin es, aparte de celebrar este día y pues tenerlo como pues un día especial, ya la ONU lo reconoció, lo que va a hacer es bueno, pues tener esta oportunidad de hablar de la paz. ¿Y por qué no ser embajadores nosotros también de paz? ¿Verdad? Yo creo que es muy importante que nosotros hablemos de esto y que pues de alguna forma pongamos nuestro granito de arena, ¿verdad? Entonces, bueno, pues vamos a hablar un poquito al respecto. Y bueno, pues a mí me gustaría, como les digo, que por favor me comenten si ya han hecho algo por llevar la paz a su colonia, o si están en alguna organización sin fines de lucro para que puedan ustedes participar en alguno de estos eventos, ¿verdad? Muy bien. Bueno, pues prácticamente ahorita ya nos estamos despidiendo, pero les voy a dar un regalito. Y este regalito consiste en que voy a dar un PDF con esta información, tanto de la independencia de México como de este día, de Peace One Day. Véalo y búsquenlo en internet, así como Peace One Day, y quiero que por favor me escriban aquí en los comentarios qué hicieron respecto a ese día. Yo, por ejemplo, el día de mañana vamos a ir a la Sierra de Hidalgo y pues vamos a llevar paz ahí, porque recuerden que somos embajadores de la paz. Y tenemos que empezar por nosotros mismos. Si nosotros mismos somos embajadores de la paz, las personas que están a nuestro alrededor, pues también van a tener paz. Y es lo que tanto el mundo necesita, ¿verdad? Hay que llevar la paz, hay que llevar pues el buen evangelio también, ¿verdad? Porque bueno, en la palabra pues está escrito todo. Y pues quien me escriba cómo va a celebrar el día de mañana Peace One Day, yo le voy a regalar un 20% de descuento en un taller que voy a tener respecto a cómo hablar en público, pero en inglés. Entonces, pues escríbanme en los comentarios y les voy a pasar este PDF. Aquí en los comentarios, el primer comentario va a tener el PDF, el link del PDF. Y también me pueden escribir para obtenerlo al 55 35 25 60 05. Y bueno, pues con esto, pues quiero agradecer a Controles de Viendo.net. También quiero agradecer a Yoctan, aunque bueno, ahorita ya no va a estar en producción, pero gracias a quien me está apoyando ahorita en producción. Thank you very much for all the support of Viendo.net production and controls with all the staff. Thank you very much. And well, this was the program English with Veronica, English with Vero. Please follow me on my RRSS, that is English with Vero and Beck Business English Conversation in Facebook and Insta. TikTok is Inglés Francés Acelerado, Inglés Francés Acelerado. And the web is www.englishwithvero.com. Thank you very much for attending this program. Blessings and have a great weekend. See you then.